Welcome back. Please welcome Joy Bray with the Nixa Tour of Lights. Welcome, Joy.
Hi.
We're so happy to have you. And you have been a positive influence in the Nixa community for quite a while. First of all, with your company, Gateway Real Estate, and we will actually be talking about that later in the show.
Twice in one day.
But for now, I want to talk about Nixa's Tour of Lights. So how did this come about?
Well, so I've been a mom for 25 years.
I don't believe that, first of all.
25 years. Actually, today is my daughter Maddie's birthday. Happy birthday. And so one of our favorite things to do every year for 25 years has been to go and look at Christmas lights every year. So one year, a couple years ago, I was driving around. I was like, man, this would be a lot easier if I had a list. So I started reaching out to the Nixa community, and I was like, hey, can I have your address to put on a list to make a tour of lights? And so that's how the idea was kind of just born into creation.
Yeah.
It was super popular. So we did it for 2 years, Gateway Real Estate, and then a couple of years ago, I got approached by the Nixa Chamber of Commerce, and they loved what we were doing, and so they wanted to be involved and make it bigger and better. So Chris Russell and I sat down. We had lots of conversations about, you know, how can we do something fabulous with this? So we went from just a tour to kind of a competition.
Ooh,
So
I like this.
who doesn't like a little competition, right? So we basically put out there like, hey, if you want to be on the Tour of Lights, you have to have a great display. A couple blow-ups isn't going to do it, so it has to be a really great display.
Right.
And then everybody downloads the Experience Nixa app, and then you upload your pictures of your house. And then all of us vote. There was like 6 of us that sat down as a committee, and we picked 15 winners.
Okay.
So 15 houses on the tour. It takes about 3 hours. So,
Well, and that's, I mean, you had to narrow it down to 15 because otherwise it would be an endless tour because there's a lot of pretty Christmas lights out there.
a lot of pretty Christmas lights out there, and we want it to be a fun experience. We don't want parents to be like frazzled because their kids are melting down because they've been in the car for 5 hours looking at lights. So 15 of the top houses, and then the Nixa community, or not just Nixa, anybody who wants to come in can come and do the tour. It's not just Nixa residents, but you can vote for your favorite house, and then the winners get some amazing prizes.
Which is really neat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and so this really can be a whole experience, which I love. And there's kind of like a coffee shop that people can stop at before if they want to as well. So tell me about that.
So Chance of Snow, which if you are not familiar with, best coffee ever. They have a little drive-through in the Bridge shopping center there in Nixa. And so stop there. They have a not so hot chocolate, which is my kid's favorite. So it's like the perfect temperature. And so we get a sweet treat, and then we hit the road. And then we try to make the tour, like this is our little thing. We try to make it, you know, in geographical order, so you're not crossing town.
That's really helpful.
Yes, very helpful. So you can find the map either on the Experience Nixa website, digital map there. You can grab one of these maps from Gateway Real Estate, from the Nixa Chamber of Commerce, from Chance of Snow. I love a paper copy.
I do too.
I mean,
Tangible.
I'm a digital person, but I love a paper copy. And so there's just some really awesome houses on the tour. So I'm going to leave this with you guys if you want to take the tour.
I definitely want to. So
Yes.
it's too late for people to join, to be in the tour,
Correct.
like to have your house in it for this year.
Yes.
But next year, when do you start taking those applications or those pictures on the app?
So normally people start really getting festive around the Thanksgiving kind of time frame. They start decorating, and depending on the weather is kind of our cutoff. So we did extend it a little bit this year because we got some cold days in there and people weren't decorating. So I think December 6th was our last day to enter this year.
Okay.
And then from there, the tour goes through the 30th.
Okay.
Of course, people are going to keep their lights up. You can keep touring,
Yeah.
but the contest ends on December 30th.
Okay.
So that's when you got to get all your
And then
votes
you'll let
in.
everybody know who the winner is.
Yes, and there is an extreme light challenge.
Okay.
So if you visit all 15 houses and you take a selfie at all 15 houses and download it on the Experience Nixa app, you can win $100.
That's amazing.
Great.
Well, Joy, thank you so much. We're
Yes,
so
thank
excited for
you.
this. So
Thank
December
you.
30th is the last day
It's the
people
last
have to go
day.
and check
Yes.
it out. All right.
Download
Well,
the
thank you so much.
Experience
Thank
Nixa
you.
app.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Up next, we've got